Attention Las Vegas realtors and investors. On May 28th, learn how to get more leads, listings, and deals. If you're tired of losing deals, you must attend this event. Learn redirectional marketing and discover how to get face-to-face guaranteed. Visit Honish.com. That's HONISH.com.
Are you a real estate agent, realtor, investor, or are you in the real estate business and you need new listings and deals? We have a solution for you, and that solution has guaranteed results. How much would you pay to get face-to-face with a homeowner that wants to sell their home? What if you also got their email address and daytime phone number? And what if this homeowner also scheduled you to come to their door at a set time to meet with you? Sound too good to be true? It isn't. And it is 100% guaranteed for you to meet face-to-face with a real homeowner who really needs to sell their home. Not only will you get this remarkable contact system and its 100% guarantee, at no additional charge, you will get weekly coaching, documents, and training on how to get that homeowner and convert them into a new listing. When you purchase, you'll also get a one-on-one walkthrough so that you can start using the system today. Visit www.thelistingmonster.com. That's www.thelistingmonster.com. Or call Diana Ortiz at 213-706-0040. Stop wasting time the old way. Use a monster and get actual results today.
Welcome to Real Estate Marketing, the podcast, the only on-demand audio program that answers every realtor and investor's biggest question: how do I get a listing or deal in the current real estate market? With the help of your host, Lee Honish, who has over 25 years experience in real estate, development, marketing, and Lee is the former head loss mitigator for IndyMac Bank's HELOC division. With over 1 million views, he has educated countless on real estate. Enjoy today's program.
I am not going to do an hour. I am not going to do a long period of time because I know your time is valuable and I know you've been through some intense training on today. I just want to share with you a few things about myself. As Lee said, well, first of all, let's thank Lee and Mr. Bartell for presenting this workshop here on today. As Lee said, I am a pastor. I'm actually a senior pastor of a church. I've been a senior pastor for 18 years. I've been in the ministry for 30 years. I've been doing real estate for 10 years now, my anniversary with Keller Williams Realty. I don't think I'll go with another company. I have to push myself. Yes, I have to tell you, I love Keller Williams because of what they've done with me and allowed me to work with my business. I am a father of 3, a husband of 1, only have 1. I have a 27-year-old who's in Atlanta working. I have a 24. Oh, I'm sorry.
Where are you going to work?
You want me to stay in one place?
That's good.
Okay.
Over there's good.
Okay. I don't know what my eyes can see. I have a 24-year-old who is currently finishing up his master's degree at Fuller here in Pasadena, but he's doing that distance-wise because him and his wife are in China teaching English, and they will be leaving there and going to Spain to also teach international English. And then I have a 17-year-old that's at home, and she's about to graduate. Her name is Mia. You'll hear a little bit more about her. And my wife is Carol. She's actually works at a school. She'll be completing her school to work with me and my real estate team come June. So we thank God for that. Amen? Amen? All right. Yes, I do say amen sometimes at the end of every sentence, so please don't blame me. Okay? I have to figure out about myself what it is that I do. So this year, 2015, I really realized what I do because I do a whole lot of stuff. I was in the market when my first year in real estate, I made $123,000 my first year. And that blew me away. But as you know, that was in 2005. In 2007, the market took a plunge. And so I had to get a job. Okay? So me being an entrepreneur, I didn't just get a job. I created a job for myself, which I still have. So I had to figure out how I was going to put all of these things together. So I realized that I have a passion, I have a job, I have a hobby, and I have a career. My passion is ministry. My job is what I created in 2007, which was a church newspaper that goes out every week to about 150 churches. My hobby is acting. I love to act. I do stage acting and all of that. So, so I won't keep you long and give you some monologues. And then I have a career. My career is real estate. So my passion drives everything I do. My passion drives everything I do. What I do up here is a passion of mine because it allows me to help other people. In real estate, it allows me to help other people. In acting, it allows me to help other people. But, you can't just enjoy doing what you like to do. You have to pay some bills. So my career is what actually funds everything I do, and that's real estate. And so because it funds everything I do, I make sure that I learn everything about it. And so when I made that money in my first year, it was all in distressed property, foreclosures and probates. And so when I first met Lee and I learned about the system, the monster system, I didn't have the privy of this class. I saw it online and I pushed the button and I said, give it to me. And I bought it, and my first week out doing the labels, I got 2 listings after 32 labels. And I double-ended both listings, and good friends with those that sold it and those that bought it. And I developed relationships with investors. So now when I do the labels, when I get a listing, guess what? I already have a buyer. Not only do I already have an investment buyer, but I also have a retail buyer because I have a program that I go to pick up those buyers. So the system is all inclusive in what it does. But one thing that you have to understand with me, all you need in life is ignorance and confidence, and then success is sure. When you overthink things, guess what happens? You end up messing up. You want to know what? I'm going to be real. I'm going to be very transparent with you. How many listings did I say I got the first week out? 2. And guess what I did? I sat down on the labels. Wow. Meaning I got 2 listings. Now the thing is, I know that the labels work. I know that even though I love to help people, I do not like to intrude on your space. I want permission in order to talk to you. So I love the idea of permission-based marketing. It means that all I have to do is put a label on a door and make sure that if they call me, I can go, because when they call me, guess what happens? They already know I'm coming, they know what I'm coming for, and I don't have to explain to them why I'm there. All I can do is stand at the door and say, my name is Frederick Howard, I'm your homeowner advocate, and I'm the one that left the package on your door. What can I do to help you, and what has the bank done to you? And again, guess what happens? They began to just regurgitate at the mouth. And so that's the good thing. Some of them are in denial. Most of them are in denial. They'll always say, well, I'm getting it taken care of. The one thing about this system is everyone in this system has raised their hand in one way or another. They have to do something within either 90 days or 21 days. So the first thing that you do with the labels, if those of you with the monster system, those that you do with the homeowner advocate system, is please don't overthink the system. People are going to say you're crazy, but guess what? I'd rather do the labels specifically than go to the door and knock every door. But the question that you ask yourself is, have you prepared yourself for your audience? How many realtors do we have in here? So guess what? You already have what it takes in order to get a listing tomorrow. The system is so good that I actually had to call my call center the first week and tell them, please do not make any appointments with me until a day later. Because when I put out the labels, by the time I got home, I had 7 to 8 calls saying, can you come back to my house? But the question is, are you prepared? Many times, just because you carry the label as a realtor, because you say you have cards in your pocket or in your purse, does not mean that you're prepared to do it. And so I want to give you an example of someone who agreed to a task, but really, you have to determine whether or not they were prepared.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light was so heaven twilight at the last gleaming of triumph, who brought it I want to laugh as we were missing. And the rock is restless from bursting in air. Gave to the night that the stars will see us there. Oh, sailor, yes, wait, and the home I know free.
Hold on.
Join me in prayer, please.
Okay, they really needed to pray then, didn't they? Yeah, so here the thing is that you have to be prepared in what you are going to do. Don't let a little label scare you from doing what you have already been licensed, prepared as an investor to do. The listings are out there, and the key here is this system helps beat you to the other realtors. It helps you beat you to the other investors. So here's the thing that you have to do. You have to realize that you are more than what you say you are. Do you believe me? Come on, say I'm more than what I believe I am. Okay, so can you? I want you all to stand up. I want to show you something. Can I show you something? I get to stand on the chair this time, okay? Oh, okay. So now you remember growing up. There was, getting old. You can't do too much, right? Because your body doesn't work the way it works, and so. But when you were growing up, remember there were cartoons where they would actually do some things that you couldn't normally do, right? Right. So what they did was, in cartoons they would do different things. So what I want you to do is I want you to be able to spread out your arms like this. Spread out. Remember, say this: I'm more than what I say I am. Come on, say I'm more than what I say I am. Okay, so as we do this, what I want you to do right now, I want you to do two things. I want you to turn, and I want you to take notice of where you end up. Okay? I want you to turn, and I want you to take notice of where you end up. Okay? At the count of three, I'm going to do it first. I want you to turn and take notice where you end up. Okay? So 1, 2, 3. Turn. Don't turn your feet. Just turn in one space. Okay. Turn back around. Keep your feet straight. Don't move your feet. Just twist your body. Okay? And turn and notice where you end. 1, 2, 3. Turn. Point. See where you point to. Okay, now turn around. Okay. Now this is what I want you to do. Growing up, remember in cartoons, what they did was they could turn in ways that they couldn't do it. So I want you to picture yourself as a cartoon character. Okay? Now cartoon characters, what could they do? They could turn all the way around. All the way around. So just for a moment, I want you to close your eyes and think of Elmer Fudd, Bugs Bunny, the Road Runner, and how they would turn themselves around in a way that was unable to do that in human life. Okay? I want you to think about that. Now, spread out your arms again, and I want you to really think about that cartoon character. Really think about that cartoon character, because now you're going to twist just like that cartoon character. Okay? At the count of 3, I want you to turn and go as far as you can. 1, 2, 3. Now, how many people went further than they did the first time? It's all